Air Canada ready to reconnect Canada and US with up to 220 daily flights. Air Canada's commercial schedule may be adjusted as required based on the COVID-19 trajectory and government restrictions. Most extensive Canada-US trans-border schedule supports both countries' economies. Air Canada's current summer schedule includes 55 routes and 34 destinations in the US Air Canada app, enabling customers to securely scan, upload and validate COVID-19 test results, expanded to all flights from US to Canada. Air Canada today announced its current summer trans-border schedule, including 55 routes and 34 destinations in the US, with up to 220 daily flights between the US and Canada. The new schedule coincides with the loosening of restrictions on travel between the two countries as of August 9, 2021, enabling fully vaccinated Americans to enter Canada for non-essential travel and the removal of quarantine hotel requirements, relaxed testing requirements allowing Canadians taking short trans-border trips for less than 72 hours to do their pre-entry tests in Canada, among other measures to ease restrictions. The easing of travel restrictions announced today by the federal government is an important step based on science, and we are very pleased to rebuild our Canada-US network. Canada and the United States share close ties, and restoring air connectivity will contribute to both countries' economic recovery. Air Canada's proud tradition of being the largest foreign carrier in the U.S. is reflected in our schedule, which has been developed to provide a wide range of choices for customers in both countries, appealing to Canadian customers interested in traveling to popular U.S. destinations, and to U.S. residents looking to visit and explore Canada's spectacular sights and hospitality. Our schedule also enables convenient onward travel through our Toronto, Vancouver and Montreal hubs to and from our global destinations. We are planning to restore services to all 57 U.S. destinations previously served as conditions allow. We sincerely look forward to welcoming our customers on board, said Mark Gallardo, Senior Vice President, Network Planning and Revenue Management at Air Canada. We are thrilled with this announcement and look forward to welcoming back travelers from the U.S., said Marcia Walden, President and CEO of Destination Canada. From our lively cities immersed in nature to spectacular wilderness and coastlines to the unique mosaic of Indigenous and global cultures, every day in Canada offers a new adventure and a chance to reconnect with what's important. Team Canada is ready to host our American friends. New digital solution via Air Canada app simplifies COVID-19 related document requirements. Air Canada has developed a new digital solution via the Air Canada app, enabling customers flying from the US to Canada and between Canada and select European destinations to conveniently and securely scan and upload COVID-19 test results to validate compliance with government travel requirements prior to arriving at the airport. Trans-border services. The airline's trans-border services include wide-body aircraft featuring Air Canada Signature Class with lie-flat seating and Premium Economy Class on select routes between Toronto and Los Angeles. In early August, Air Canada's onboard services will resume on trans-border flights greater than 2 hours, with new economy class bistro selections being gradually introduced, including products by Canadian brands and partners such as Nom's Vegan Energy Balls, celebrated Montreal chef Jérôme Ferrer-inspired meals and more. All customers can collect and redeem Aeroplan points through Canada's leading loyalty program when traveling with Air Canada, and eligible customers have access to priority check-in, Maple Leaf lounges at Canadian airports, priority boarding and other benefits. New refund policy gives customer choices and options. Air Canada's new refund policy of offering customers options of refunds, an Air Canada travel voucher or equivalent value in Aeroplan points with a 65% bonus should the airline cancel or reschedule a flight by more than 3 hours, is applicable to all tickets purchased. Air Canada's commercial schedule may be adjusted as required based on the COVID-19 trajectory and government restrictions. Montreal, USA. Routes frequencies per week: Montreal Boston 14, Montreal Chicago 21, Montreal Denver 7, Montreal Newark 14, Montreal Fort Lauderdale 7, Montreal Houston 7, Montreal LaGuardia 21, Montreal Las Vegas 3 restarts September 9, Montreal Los Angeles 7, Montreal Orlando 3, Montreal San Francisco 7, Montreal Washington Dulles 7, Montreal Washington National 14 restarts September 7. Toronto, USA. Routes frequencies per week: Toronto Atlanta 14, Toronto Austin 5 restarts September 9, Toronto Boston 21, Toronto Charlotte 7 restarts September 7, Toronto Chicago 28, Toronto Cincinnati 7 restarts September 7, Toronto Cleveland 7 restarts August 1, Toronto Columbus 7, Toronto Dallas 14 restarts September 7, Toronto Denver 14, Toronto Detroit 7, Toronto Fort Lauderdale 8, Toronto Fort Myers 2 restarts August 1, Toronto Houston 21, Toronto Las Vegas 4 restarts August 1, Toronto Los Angeles 21, Toronto LaGuardia 35, Toronto Minneapolis St. Paul 7 restarts September 7, Toronto Nashville 4 restarts August 30, Toronto Newark 28, Toronto Orlando 5, Toronto Philadelphia 7, Toronto Phoenix 3 restarts August 2, Toronto Pittsburgh 7 restarts August 1, Toronto Raleigh Durham 14 restarts September 7, Toronto Seattle 4 restarts August 1, Toronto San Francisco 14, Toronto Tampa 5, Toronto Washington Dulles 21, Toronto Washington National 14 restarts September 7. Vancouver, USA. Routes frequencies per week: Vancouver Chicago 7 restarts September 7, Vancouver Denver 14, Vancouver Honolulu 3 restarts August 2, Vancouver Las Vegas 4 restarts September 7, Vancouver Los Angeles 21, Vancouver Maui 3 restarts August 3, Vancouver Newark 7 restarts September 7, Vancouver Portland 14, Vancouver Phoenix 5, Vancouver San Diego 7 restarts August 1, Vancouver San Francisco 21, Vancouver Seattle 14. Calgary, USA. Routes frequency per week: Calgary Phoenix 3 restarts August 1. Connecting between U.S. to, from international destinations through Canada. Flights are timed to provide connectivity through Air Canada's North American and international destinations, including to Brussels, Cairo, Doha, and to a multitude of other cities in Europe, Asia and beyond.